Hello everyone, and welcome to MyGM in WWE 2K23. We're here to kick off Season 3. We've drafted our rosters, and there was a patch update that changed, well, not really changed, it just added a couple little things or tweaked a little things in MyGM. And looking forward to maybe that'll spice up this last, I'm assuming I'm gonna finish this season. This will be the last one for the series because it's also I think the tiers, I feel like this was 6 million and now it's at 5.5. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, that's going to be our 7th trophy. We're going to win this year, so that's going to be number 8. Number 9 is going to be from completing our season challenges. And if I just book the big stadium for every show, if I can manage it, I think we should be able to earn 20 mil in lifetime revenue. I think that might be the only one that would be a potential challenge. I'm not entirely sure if we could hit 7 million fans this season, but we can try. We're not doing the commissioner goal because I don't need that. We are 4 weeks away from WrestleMania Backlash, and so our card for this week's show is going to be, we want to crown those tag team champions, so it's going to be, of course, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking on the team of Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. That's right, our singles champions, the Hurt Business. Shelton finally aligning with Bobby Lashley, and we can see if they're going to take over SmackDown or not. One-on-one match in the mid-card, it is Tamina and Roxanne Perez trying to go for the Giant Cruiser rivalry there. Akira Tozawa taking on John Cena. Their classes match up, heel face, so we're going to do that as well. And the main event, I noticed something here. Well, both, I'm pretty sure they added the title graphic in the patch, which is cool. But also you can now see, when you put superstars in a match, you can see what their specialties are. So I think it's nice to have that visual so that I don't have to go and check every time, you know? But we're going to crown a SmackDown Women's Champion. It's the return of Bianca Belair, but she's going to be taking on the Empress Asuka. We're going to see if Asuka can take home the gold or if Bianca will come back and take that top spot. On the promo end of things, Tommaso Ciampa going to cut a self-promo, charity promo for Cora Jade, and then Randy Orton calling out Bobby Lashley. That's going to look to be our first Universal Championship feud. Now, I booked this card before the patch happened, so I didn't really want to go in and do too many tweaks with it. So next episode, or next week rather, I'm probably going to try to do a triple threat or fatal four-way as a title match, because I think that could be fun. On just future planning matters, I could sign Beth Phoenix this week, and I did have the thought that maybe I would do that feud between her and Asuka right off the bat, but I feel like it's better to just use the superstars we have. I'll have Bianca and Asuka. Maybe that'll start a feud. If not, I could sign Beth next week, or just give it a month, and then I'll definitely pick her back up, because, they're former tag champs. Gotta tie that thread together. And then one of our season challenges was to use 3 power cards in one round, so I'm just going to try to go ahead and knock that out early. I'll use a free arena booking because we are booking a stadium. Aside from that, let's drop a double cost. It's pretty early. I'll throw it against Kurt. Or should I just throw it against both of them and just come out swinging? The other thought that I was going to do, beginner's luck would go to the lowest popularity, which is Cora Jade, but I think it says after their next match. No, that's to the moon. Yeah, that's just a straight increase. To the moon is after their next match. And I'm going to hold on to the Birth of Legends card for once, because there's pretty much a 3, I don't know the math, but we've got 3 people to who it wouldn't even be a full effect. So this time around, I'm going to hold on to it. I'll go ahead and play the beginner's luck, I think. And that'll go to Cora Jade. Yeah, that seems to work. I could also play To the Moon as well, just right off the bat. Is there any reason not to? I don't think so. So let's play the To the Moon power card on Sami Zayn. I could have doubled up on Cora Jade and just pushed her to the moon, but not quite there yet. So that should, I think, be the 3 power cards. Did we get a new one added in at the bottom? If it worked, it hasn't shown up yet. Oh, no, it did. Okay, cool. So that takes care of that. So let's go ahead and jump into the first show, the first SmackDown of Season 3. Oh, and they also changed, like, they added the title belt in the background. That's cool. Tag team titles on the line. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens taking on the Hurt Business, and the win, it's gonna go to Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, a 4-star opening match. Yeah, they definitely tweaked a couple things in the presentation, which I'm a fan. Randy Orton, that's gonna start a rivalry there. Cool. This one's not gonna do it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Tamina versus Roxanne Perez. The win goes to Roxanne, and that got 3 stars. Cora Jade got a 6,000 fans on the charity promo, so I wonder if now those will finally do different effects based on what the actual promo rating is. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Akira Tozawa versus John Cena, who takes home the win. It's big match John in a 2.5-star okay match. That did not start a feud either. Bummer. Tommaso Ciampa, an excellent promo, and he only went up 3. Interesting. Seems like it's not quite working the same way it used to, but I'll just have to keep an eye on it. And main event time, Iron Woman match for the SmackDown Women's Well, that's interesting. I can't say I was expecting the first main event title match to be a draw right out of the gate, but got 4.5 stars, so you can't really ask for much else. Let's take a look at Monday Night Raw. R-Truth and Braun Breaker kicking off the show, and it's a win for R-Truth. I think I determined that alongside R-Truth, I think Randy Orton is the other guy who has appeared on all 3 shows at this point. Commander Aziz versus Jey Uso, and it's a win for Commander Aziz, a 2-star mediocre match. Call-out promo, I don't know what it did, if anything. Eric is the WWE champion. I guess he did have either 100 popularity or he was in the 90s, so I guess I see it. But taking on Cameron Grimes and Ilya Dragunov, and it is Ilya Dragunov that picks up the win. Also a 2-star match. Charlotte Flair self-promo only goes up 2. Yeah, I'm really curious how these promos might have been affected, because they don't seem to give as much of a boost as they used to in certain areas. Backstage brawl, United States Championship up for grabs, and the win goes to MVP. So straight out of SmackDown, he goes back to Raw and captures the United States Championship in a 4-star match. So pretty good show from that. Well, I mean, you know, it dropped the ball in some places, but not too bad. It could have been worse. Opener, tag title match. The win goes to Chad Gable and Dolph Ziggler. 3.5 stars. They defeated the team of Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis. You know, that one kind of makes sense, just, I guess, given what they were doing last year. Nothing doing for Gigi Dolan. Shanky and Ivar taking on JD McDonough. Is it JD McDonough? Maybe there's more to it. I'll be corrected in the comments, I'm sure, if I'm wrong. Cedric Alexander, they picked up the win. Self-promo, Nikita Lyons goes up 1. Alba Fire versus Shayna Baszler, NXT Women's title on the line. And the win is going to go to Shayna. You know, Shayna actually, I think, has also been on all 3 shows, because she was on Raw last year. And now she's the NXT Women's Champion, so, you know, she's making moves. Ooh, -2 popularity on the self-promo from Natalya. Main event time, Hell in a Cell. NXT never mind. I butchered it. NXT North American Championship. I don't know where my head was at. It's won by Ezekiel. It got 4 stars. So even though they did, pretty all right for a first week show, we did better. We outperformed them. But yeah, we're not gonna see any injuries in the first week. But yeah. So yeah, let me take a look at this. It was, yeah, okay, match type, but it was a specialty bonus. Okay. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are an incredible tag team. That was kind of the goal. 116 rating, plus 35,000, and look at that, plus 260,000 on our budget. Nice. Rating score 99, plus 14,000, so it looks like we're finally getting to the point where we're maybe gaining a little less fans per week, and they went down on their budget. And then a rating score of 109 for plus 26,000, so I missed what that top little thing on the right said. We got a Health Spa 3 card from completing the season challenge, so that's cool. Oh, right, we still do not have a SmackDown Women's Champion because it was a draw. I guess I'll have to come back to that. Yeah, so NXT, they're in second place by the trophies, but still have a little bit to go to pass them in the fans. But we're like 400,000 above everyone else, so yeah, still pretty much in control. I kind of hope that it gets a little dicier as the season goes along, but, if it doesn't, we can just wrap it up and maybe... definitely the next time I do a series like this, I want to just have it on the highest difficulties and see if that matters. Yeah, okay, Kurt, you can trash talk me for playing oh, wait, no, he's not actually talking about the power card. He's just doing his season introduction. That's fine. Free special effects booking for not booking the most popular specialist. So... that is gonna be... wait. That's Tommaso Ciampa. So, he's only 58. He's unhappy because I didn't book him last week, but a free special effects booking is pretty good. I might adhere to that. I might not. This game will throw me anybody but Chuck McWagon. So clearly, Clubberella... so I don't think the popularity is an issue. I think it's just the game doesn't want me to have Chuck McWagon. What is this? The thought has been in the back of my mind for the last couple seasons now. I think if this is going to be the last season, I think we have to do it. We're going to sign the Joker, and I think I think we might also end up going back and signing Raquel as well. Because we're gonna be good on our budget if we book all these stadiums. I'm looking to crown women's tag champs, so I feel like Tamina and Raquel works well enough as a tag team. Just needed somebody so Asuka could not wrestle. So then we're gonna have Braid in the Dark, also known as the Joker. I guess we'll do that and make it, because yeah, it's not our most popular specialist. I would have loved to sign Edge, but Edge is 58 popularity, and Ciampa is also 58 popularity, so like neither of them would have worked anyway. And we need to promote 2 free agents to superstar status, so like why not the Joker, So we'll go ahead and book the Joker against John Cena. Sure, that seems like a fun time. I'll add a stipulation to this later, maybe. We'll do that. And then I'll just have Kevin Owens and Akira Tozawa, because Owens and Shelton cannot really fight at the moment. So we'll go ahead and make that one Extreme Rules, I think. What's better than a John Cena Open Challenge and the Joker makes a SmackDown debut, and it's Extreme Rules, sure. Kevin Owens, Akira Tozawa, don't need to throw anything on that. It's a mid-card match. Gunther and Sami Zayn gonna join up with Randy Orton and Bobby Lashley in this Fatal 4-Way with the Universal title on the line. I think we're gonna showcase that matchup because it's a Fatal 4-Way title match. Why wouldn't I? charity promo from Shelton. We're going to have Bianca and Asuka do a double call out, see if, ensure that it at least starts the rivalry. It might not do the 2 because, like, I don't know exactly what, like, the limit is for rivalries that can progress on a show. Maybe there is no limit and it's just random on if it doesn't progress or not. But women's tag team champions will be crowned. It's Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade taking on Tamina and Raquel. And SmackDown women's champion is just gonna have to remain undecided for the moment. And then after this week, we're gonna promote the Joker. And I don't know who the second one will be. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And you know what? I've got a Superstars GM too. Is it? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna... Maybe it's a bit early to use that. Nah, I'll go ahead and use it, because Ciampa, he's been off the show for 2 weeks. I don't want him to be angry, so we'll go ahead and do that before jumping into this week's show. I'm not gonna use the card. I could, but we've got how many more? Just one. So basically I could use it any week and it wouldn't really matter. So we'll just hold on to it for this week. And we will go ahead and confirm the book for week 2. Let's simulate the women's tag title match. Our new champs are gonna be the team of Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade in a 4-star match. Love to see it. Bianca Belair. Oh, hey, it looks like it is gonna be a double level on the rivalry, so that's cool. And hey, look at this. The Joker and John Cena gonna start a rivalry, and the win goes to John Cena because of course it does. Yeah, so that was a 3-star match. This does the same thing. Kevin Owens, Akira Tozawa, 1-on-1, and the win goes to Kevin Owens. So building up some momentum before that inevitable match with Shelton Benjamin for the Intercontinental Championship. 8,000 fans on the charity promo, so that confirms it. They do fluctuate now, which is a good thing. I feel like being able to just book anyone for a charity promo and have it do the exact same thing, regardless of the performance of the promo, seems a little broken. So I appreciate this. And now, let's do it. Fatal 4-Way, Universal Championship on the line. Gunther, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and the almighty Bobby Lashley. This match could go any way, folks. A lot of unpredictability in this one. And this is why it's so cool being able to defend titles in multi-man matches. And, it's clearly like MyGM is a mode that they're still it's definitely still a work in progress. They're still, like, tweaking it. And even just in this game, there's going to be more improvements that I imagine they'll make for the next year that just, they don't have time to do for a yearly release. But it is cool that, they did add a little bit more to it. I don't know if they'll do another sort of patch like this for MyGM or if it'll just be, other areas of the game, which I feel like would be understandable. But, yeah, this is cool. So we got Sami Zayn, Gunther, Randy Orton, and Bobby Lashley. The only problem with this is that, like, if I'm trying to build up Bobby Lashley as, the top heel on the roster, the dominant champion, and then put him in a Fatal 4-Way, there's a pretty big chance that he's not going to retain. So we'll see how this works out. We'll see if the Reign of Terror actually is a Reign of Terror or if it's just more of a one-hit wonder. So right now, Bobby Lashley, he takes down Gunther, and Sami Zayn, well, no luck for Sami Zayn so far in this matchup. He just got speared in the corner by Lashley. Orton went over to attack him, and Sami's like, all right, I'm gonna try this one over. Lashley rolls out of the ring, and Sami's back in. Orton off the Fez press takes down Gunther, and now Sami Zayn going after the champ. That's the courageous, that's the hero Sami Zayn going after the biggest dog in the yard. Sami Zayn for WWE Universal Champion. Bobby Lashley now, though, drops him with a Gorilla Press. And also with this being a Fatal 4-Way, I am already feeling that it is hard to call a Fatal 4-Way because there's action all over the place. Sami Zayn whipped inside the ring. Lashley going to send Gunther in after him as well. Now on the outside, Bobby Lashley takes Orton's head off with a clothesline. And Sami Zayn DDT inside of the ring. So these are kind of the two little rivalries that I'm hoping to build up. So Lashley and Orton going at it on the outside. Inside the ring, Sami Zayn delivers a kick to Gunther. And now, he's going outside the ring No disqualification in a fatal four-way, and he hits him with a kendo stick to the back. But Randy Orton now coming over there. Randy Orton going to take the kendo stick from Sammy. And now Sammy getting a taste of his own medicine. Meanwhile, the Almighty's got the steel steps in hand. Got to watch out for that guy as he's coming around the corner with those stairs. Gunther, though, is able to shrug off the steel stairs shot because he had Orton in a suplex. We're just going to say that Gunther is just that damn tough. And I mean, who would question him? As Gunther now has Orton up on his shoulders and drops him into the apron. Sami Zayn saw Bobby Lashley was getting up and hits him with a European uppercut. Not going to be a pinfall outside of the ring, so going to have to take this one inside the ring. Oh, but Sami Zayn, he gets taken out with a clothesline from Bobby. Randy's the only one in the ring right now. He's the only one who's like, hey, guys, the pinfall can only happen in here. Do we want to end this match? Does anyone want to be the champion? Just me? Okay. Sami Zayn and Gunther appear to be teaming up on the champ right now. Interesting alliance there. Well, alliance was maybe a bit of a strong word for it, as Sami Zayn just broke that kendo stick over Gunther's the back of his head. Not quite sure, but now he's going in after the Viper, and Randy tried to strike, but Sami Zayn, sure, he hit him. Sure, if anyone asks, he hit him. But Gunther, he's certainly hitting Bobby Lashley on the outside with those devastating chops. Orton with the backbreaker and the clothesline to the back of the head as well. As the Bobby Lashley, I meant to say the Almighty, and I kind of got caught between the two. But the two powerhouses going at it on the outside of the ring. Randy Orton, oh, there's a kick to the midsection, and another one. Randy Orton just lighting up Sami Zayn here. Kicks, clothesline delivered. Bobby Lashley showing off his raw power. This is why he is the Almighty and your Universal Champion, as he's just holding the big man up there. An impressive display by Lashley as he drives him down with the suplex. Sami Zayn, meanwhile, knocked Randy Orton down with something, but Lashley saw that a pinfall was occurring and finally decided, oh, hey, I'm the champion. I should maybe be in the ring and try to... Oh, well, turned his back on Gunther, and that was a mistake. Steel chair to the back of the head, and now Bobby Lashley's in trouble. German suplex from Gunther and a drop kick to Sami Zayn. And, of course, Gunther, former Intercontinental Champion, former Universal Champion, he's looking to take the title back, but Sami Zayn with the kick out at 1. And Randy Orton now, Irish whip off the ropes, and the back elbow delivered. As Bobby Lashley then takes down Randy Orton with a running STO. Gunther, German suplex delivered as well. And then the boot. Lashley was trying to no-sell the German suplex, and Gunther said, no, you're not doing that. Sami Zayn with the Hurricane Rana takes down Randy Orton. At least I assume it was a Hurricane Rana. I looked away for a brief second and only caught the tail end of it. Attempted boot to the midsection, but Bobby Lashley looks like he's got a bear hug applied. Can he make Gunther submit? It's going to be easier said than done, that's for sure. Sami Zayn, though, comes in, hits him in the back of the head to break it up, and then, oh, the springboard drop kick. Bobby Lashley goes down. Randy's in the ring now. Sami had his back turned. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head in a fatal four-way like this. Oh, Randy went for something, but Lashley with the counter. Lashley with the counter, and now the gorilla press, dropping him down. Sami Zayn up against the ropes now, but Gunther comes in for the strike, and now look at this. Gunther with a coquina clutch. The coquina clutch applied, but Sami Zayn right there to make the save. How long is this match going to go on for? That is the question. You know, so many people who can break up the pins. Oh my god, that chop just stunned Sami Zayn. And I mean, for any other guy, you know, that'd be a bit questionable. But for Gunther, no, I believe it. It's Randy Orton now with these devastating chair shots. But Gunther... Oh, I thought he was going to throw him into Sami Zayn. That would have been cool. But we know what works for Gunther. It's those chops. And now Randy Orton, RKO! RKO out of nowhere! RKO out of nowhere, but Sami Zayn, unfortunately for the Viper, was right there. And that might have dashed the championship hopes of Randy Orton. Somehow Gunther is moving even though he was supposed to be stunned. Interesting mechanic. As Randy Orton now has Sami Zayn on the middle rope there. DDT! Vintage Viper right there. The Apex Predator. Randy Orton Just putting up a dominant display in this one, but Gunther with the hip toss just sends him flying like a cruiserweight. And now Gunther, he's got Orton up. Power bomb delivered, stacks him on his shoulders, but there's Bobby Lashley to make the save. Could be anyone's match at this one. Chop to the back, kick from Gunther. Orton and Zayn are down on the outside. That could have been a golden opportunity, but unfortunately, things do not happen that fast. As there was an elbow to the midsection. Now it's Sami Zayn, who's got Gunther here, but Bobby Lashley stopping him, cutting him off at the pass. And now, Orton was trying to go for an RKO, had no one to connect with. Oh, and Gunther's got him again. Gunther powerbomb for the second time, and the drop kick to Bobby Lashley. Do it, Gunther. Get the pin. But he goes for the pin on Lashley. Is that the smart decision? 2, 3, we have a new Universal Champion. Gunther takes it back. One of the mainstays on the blue brand. Gunther takes back the Universal Championship in this Fatal 4-Way match, and that was one for the ages, folks. Could have been anybody's match. Randy Orton looked like he had it at one point, but it was not meant to be. Gunther, your new Universal Champion, and unfortunately for Bobby Lashley, that's going to put a pretty big dent in the reign of the Hurt Business. And maybe that's the story. Maybe it's that, the Hurt Business, they kind of struggled last year in the incarnation of Bobby Lashley and MVP. Shelton coming in to try to make things better, but, they did win the tag titles, but Lashley not able to hold his own ground, so we'll see how that story develops. Piper Niven and Danielle Wallace, another pretty sure repeat feud because, or wait, is this one? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what their classes are. I don't pay attention. That was the 3.5 stars. R-Truth calls out Braun Breaker, Zoe Stark, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair, 3 of the mainstays of the Raw Women's Division in this series, and it's a win for Zoe Stark, so she might not have been able to beat Charlotte at WrestleMania, but she picks up the win in that triple threat match there. Tag team titles on the line, Ilya Dragunov and Madcap Moss. They pick up the victory and the titles, but it didn't show the title graphics, so not sure about that, but they did defeat Braun Breaker and MVP, so I guess maybe it was the interference that made it a DQ, and so no one won the titles? Maybe. And then main event time, Cameron Grimes, Eric for the WWE title, and the win goes to Eric in that Iron Man match. 4.5 stars on that one. And in the opening match, it's Ezekiel. Well, it's another draw. Another draw in an Iron Man match. That one got 4 stars. I think the NXT North American Championship was on the line, or maybe now it's just if the champion is competing, they always show the belt with it, and the only way you can tell is if you watch the background. So maybe I figured it out. Maybe that's what I misunderstood. But Gigi Dolan's starting a feud with Natalya there. Cedric Alexander in another Iron Man match picks up the win over Shanky. That one got 3.5. Oh, an embarrassing charity promo from Natalya. It only got him 1,000 fans. That's rough. That's rough. Okay, NXT Tag Team titles are on the line. It's this time Johnny Gargano and Ivar, but they fall short once again to the team of Dolph Ziggler and Chad Gable. Dexter Lumis does a bit better, gets him 5,000 fans on his charity promo. And then main event, NXT Women's Championship up for grabs once again, and it is Shayna Baszler who, yet again, picks up the win, and this time she retains the gold. So yeah, Gunther and Sami Zayn did start up a rivalry. We've got a couple level 2 feuds going for us now. We were credited with amazing booking. Raw had good booking, NXT had amazing booking. So let's see how that translates for ratings. Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez work really well together as a tag team. Good to keep in mind. We had a 115 for plus 35,000. Raw had a 113 for plus 29,000. Not much increase on their budget either. And then NXT with a 110 for plus 31,000. So I still am not sure if that is going to be enough for them to pass Raw, but they're still, again, pretty close. We got free special effects booking for not booking Tommaso Ciampa. Nope, they're 8,000 fans away from passing Raw. But they got the trophy, so it doesn't really matter for them. And now we're 2 weeks away from WrestleMania Backlash. Shelton Benjamin expects to... He was going to compete on the PLE. That was a given. Yeah, thank you for joining me for today's episode. I'm looking forward, especially now that there's a few new tweaks. I'm definitely looking forward to doing a little bit more and trying to mix things up a little bit in this last season of MyGM. But I am trying to make it the last season. I want to get all those trophies because, like, if I get to 9 and I have to do a whole other season just to get that one last trophy, it'd be a bit rough. But yeah, thank you for tuning into this one, and I will see you next time.